A mother who lost her son in 2003 is trying to make sure child killers stay behind bars.
Her own son taken from her by a man who was supposed to be watching him for the weekend. Now she's trying to make it harder for those convicted of killing children to be released from prison.
For the last 14 years, she has lived with the pain of her son's murder.
That's what happens when you beat a child. You know, he didn't discipline him, he beat him.
For the last several years, trying to turn that into a mission to change Minnesota law.
I am going to do my best to turn this around. I'm not going to let this be a tragedy to me. I am going to use this and help other kids and other parents.
Cameron Norris was only 3 when he was beaten to death in February of 2003 in Brooklyn Center by a family friend who was watching him for the weekend. Samuel Jones took a plea bargain, second-degree unintentional murder, given 20 years in prison, and with supervised release, set to get out in 3 weeks.
There's so many things that Jones did intentionally. And for him to get a prison sentence of unintentional second-degree murder is like stabbing me in the heart.
Whenever news breaks of another child dead from abuse, as in Tuesday in Crystal, it breaks her heart all over again. But those stories only drive her more. Her dream is that Minnesota will make it a mandatory life sentence for anyone who kills a child.
They have to know that killing a child is not only stealing that child's life, but you're stealing the life from the parents. And that doesn't go away, ever. So if they suffer with that for life, why shouldn't the killer have to be in the same boat as well?
A petition on change.org and a Facebook page called Fighting for Cameron and Kids. She has written to lawmakers, many times to the governor, trying to get any attention for a cause fueled by grief for a boy who should be 17, but is forever 3.
My son meant so much to me that I just want him to live on.